Look at this tweet from Joe Biden. We are not prepared for a pandemic. Now, this tweet went out the 25th of October in 2019, right before COVID got started over in China. They say it started basically the first week or late October 2019, COVID-19. And Joe just happens to make this tweet right at that time. Wow. He must be like fucking Kreskin, huh? That's pretty amazing.
Americans say they would definitely agree to take a coronavirus vaccine if it was approved by the government. What steps would you take to give Americans confidence in a vaccine if it were approved?
Make sure it's totally transparent. Have the scientists of the world see it, know it, look at it, go through all the processes. And by the way, this is the same fellow who told you this is going to end by Easter last time. This is the same fellow who told you that, don't worry, we're going to end this by the summer. We're about to go into a dark winter. A dark winter.
When Biden said that, that seemed like a weird phrase to me. I never really heard that phrase, dark winter. So I actually, I did a couple searches. Dark winter actually brings up Operation Dark Winter from 2001. And I'll get into that in a second. But what I want to show you here is a long, dark winter. Experts worry about mental health going in to the coronavirus winter of 2020. The first COVID-19 winter. So look at all of these. This is before the debate. So did Joe Biden pick up on this term from them? Or did he steal it from this one? Governor Walz. This one's from October 7th. We are still in that long, dark winter, Walz said, asking for an extension of Minnesota's peacetime emergency. But here's one that really, really bothered me. So this one is from May. Look at this. May 14th. And this guy's using the phrase, the darkest winter in modern history. Again, this isn't a phrase that I hear a lot. I grew up in Buffalo, New York, where we have a lot of winters. And I could probably count on maybe one hand the time that I've ever heard the phrase dark winter in my entire life. It's just a weird phrase. That's what made me look it up in the first place. It seemed very strange to me. But anyway, this guy is supposedly a whistleblower going to testify before Congress. He was ousted from his job for warning the Trump administration to prepare for the COVID-19 pandemic. He warns Congress that U.S. could face its darkest winter in modern history unless action is taken to prepare for a second wave of the virus. Listen, man, this is back in May they're selling this shit. This whole time. They've been setting this up. This is so obvious. And now I want to get into a little bit of Operation Dark Winter. And you can see right here, objective. Dark Winter was focused on evaluating the inadequacies of a national emergency response during the use of a biological weapon against the American populace. The exercise was intended to establish preventative measures and response strategies by increasing governmental and public awareness of the magnitude and potential of such a threat posed by biological weapons. This took place in June 22, 2001, June 23, 2001. 2001, did something big happen maybe like a month later? On September 11th, 2001? The scenario, Dark Winter simulated scenario, involved an initial localized smallpox attack on Oklahoma City with additional smallpox attack cases in Georgia and Pennsylvania. The simulation was then designed to spiral out of control. This would create a contingency in which the National Security Council struggles to determine both the origin of the attack as well as containing the spreading virus. By not being able to keep pace with the spread, a catastrophic contingency emergencies in which massive civilian casualties will overwhelm America's emergency response capabilities. This is what they want. They aren't trying to save you, man. They aren't trying to save me. They want us to die from this virus. They want us to be locked down. They want us to be under fear. Listen, if they were trying to save people, they wouldn't be putting infected people into nursing homes, huh? It's not hard, man. You guys need to wake up. We are running out of time because people are being stupid and refusing to believe this. But whatever, I'm sure Joe's a good guy. I mean, right? Joe's not a bad guy, right? He's always been on our side. Mm-hmm. Listen, man. You can't be saying phrases like this in the middle of debates. And he not only said it, he repeated it. Watch, I'll show it to you again. If this doesn't concern you, you are not only sleeping, you are fucking snoring and you are out.
We're about to go into a dark winter. A dark winter. We're about to go into a dark winter. A dark winter.
Man, if you guys are falling for this, I don't know what to tell you, man.